Imagine fleeing your home, seeking safety, and finding a lifeline in a new country. This is the story of the Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, in Australia. The Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, has been a beacon of hope for many refugees seeking asylum in Australia. This visa allows you to stay in Australia temporarily if you are found to be a refugee, providing you with access to certain rights and benefits. However, it's crucial to understand that this visa does not grant permanent residency and comes with specific conditions. The Subclass 785 visa is intended for individuals seeking asylum and protection in Australia due to persecution in their home country. To qualify, applicants must be in Australia and have been found to be a refugee under international conventions. This visa allows holders to stay in Australia for a temporary period, with the duration determined by individual circumstances. Visa holders generally have the right to work while in Australia, providing them opportunities for financial independence. The Subclass 785 visa can permit certain family members to also be included in the application, facilitating family unity. Visa holders may have pathways available to apply for a permanent protection visa after meeting certain requirements. Holders must comply with Australian laws and any conditions imposed on the visa to maintain their legal status. A temporary protection visa, Subclass 785, allows you to stay in Australia if you are one of the individuals who arrived unlawfully and met certain protection obligations. This visa is available to those who are found to be refugees and at risk of harm upon returning to their home country. The Subclass 785 visa aims to provide safety and a temporary solution for individuals fleeing persecution and violence in their home countries. Temporary protection visa applications are open to individuals who are currently in Australia and meet specific eligibility requirements. You must be a non-citizen who has arrived unlawfully or with a valid visa that has expired. Eligibility criteria are based primarily on your circumstances as a refugee, which includes demonstrating a well-founded fear of persecution in your home country. You must provide clear evidence of this fear and must have undergone thorough health, character, and security checks. Understanding the Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, requires you to grasp the significance of your situation, including the ongoing need for support and safety while your claim is processed. The application process involves a series of steps to ensure your eligibility and gather necessary information before submission. You need to provide specific documents like identification, evidence of your refugee status, and any other relevant materials. Among the steps to apply for the Temporary Protection Visa, you'll need to complete the application form, pay the fees, and submit your documents to the Department of Home Affairs. You will also need to provide photos and submit biometrics in some cases. For holders of the Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, it is important to understand that you have specific rights and responsibilities while living in Australia. You are entitled to certain protections under Australian law, which include access to healthcare and education. You have the right to seek employment while holding a temporary protection visa, allowing you to support yourself and your family financially. You can access Medicare, enabling you to receive medical treatment and care. The Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, is granted for up to 3 years, allowing you to stay in Australia on a temporary basis while your protection claims are assessed. You must adhere to specific conditions during your stay, including restrictions on travel outside Australia. Despite the temporary nature of the protection visa, Subclass 785 holders are subject to specific travel restrictions. Future applications for other visas can be affected by the status of your temporary protection visa, as any violation of your visa conditions may lead to adverse outcomes. The Temporary Protection Visa, Subclass 785, serves as a vital option for individuals seeking safety and stability in Australia. Stay informed and seek assistance to ensure your journey is successful.